Welcome, everybody, back to another live reaction here. And I'm not a coach, I'm your host, Dave Huerta. Thank you so much for joining us on this Black Friday evening, man. Holy cow, we got the Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Hopefully, your Thanksgiving went off without a hitch. And if you did go out shopping, hopefully you were safe. Hopefully, everybody was safe, honestly. And yeah, man, we're going to get ready for some football. Only one game today, so it should be quick and easy, and it's going to be a fun one, man. And it's going to be returned by Kansas City out across the 25 down to about the 27. So the last time the Kansas City Chiefs lost a game, it was exactly to these Raiders last year. And so far, Kansas City has been able to beat them once, I believe, this year. And we're going to see if the Raiders can pull off an upset here and knock off the Chiefs on Black Friday. And it's going to be a handoff to the right and going to be taken down for a loss of 2. The Raiders coming out hot. Let's go. And I'm expecting a Kansas City win here, but I'm hoping it's a lot closer than it hopefully is. Right now, the Raiders, I believe, are coming in as a double-digit underdog. Quick throw, wide open is Xavier Worthy down the left sideline, and that is a first down for the Chiefs. And a quick snap, 1st and 10, ball at the 40. Mahomes throwing it deep down the middle of the field, and he is unable to connect with number 84. That is Watson, who had a step on his man. Hit him right in the hands, unable to bring it in. All right, we got 2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and Hunt able to get maybe 2 yards on the play. All right, we got 3rd and 8, 3 receivers on the right. Mahomes in the shotgun. And it looks like it might be a penalty on the Raiders here. They jumped the snap, I believe. It's going to be a throw over the middle, and Mahomes somehow finds Travis Kelce over the middle with 2 guys all over him. And we do have a flag on the field. Again, I think it's going to be on the Raiders. Yep. So that'll be declined, and that'll be a first down catch for the Chiefs. All right, 1st and 10, ball at the 44 of Las Vegas, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and Hunt able to get his way to the 40, gain of 4. Oh my God, no, it's Isaiah Pacheco. Oh my God, I forgot he's back. Oh no. All right, 2nd and 6, ball at the 40. Single receiver to the left. And it's going to be a nice little pitch up the middle. And this time, Kareem Hunt is able to get it to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. Nice design. It looked like Mahomes is going to pitch it out to the right. Instead, he pitches it right up the middle. About half the Raiders' defense just bid on that little fake pitch to the right, opening up a big gap over the middle, and it's going to be Isaiah Pacheco, and he is out across the first down marker, and that's going to be a first down. And the man that brought down Pacheco was Spillane one-on-one, man. It was a very close one. So 1st and 10, ball at the 33. Tight end in motion, play action, and Mahomes trying to dump it down to Kelce down the right side of the field, and that'll be incomplete. Second and 10, 3 receivers on the left, single receiver to the right. Takes the snap, looking to the right. He's going to just loft it up there, and it is nearly caught by DeAndre Hopkins, but there is a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be on the Raiders for pass interference. I think that's going to get them the ball inside the 10 there. Yep. The fact that Hopkins nearly brought that one in one-handed. All right, it's actually going to be 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Pass over the middle to Kelce, and he's going to be taken down at the 7. Gain of 6 there. All right, man, the Chiefs getting a little bit of help from some flags here, but otherwise they are moving the ball down the field. 3 receivers stacked up on the left side. Hopkins in motion, play action. Mahomes needing to scramble, dumps it down, and it's going to be incomplete. So we got 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, 2 receivers to the left. Kelce in the slot to the left. Hopkins alone to the right. Mahomes changing some things at the line. Running back shifts over to the left. Mahomes quick throw to Hopkins, and it's going to be incomplete. Trying to get him on the slant there. All right, we got 4th and 4 coming up, and it looks like the Chiefs are going to settle for a field goal here. All right, we got Matthew Wright in here to attempt a 25-yarder. I believe Wright was actually with the 49ers early this season when they were having some injuries at the kicker position. And the kick is good, so Kansas City, first drive gets 3 points. So this Kansas City offense has been playing. I'm trying to think here. Over the last couple weeks, they seem to be getting better. They seem to be getting healthier as well. Kelsey obviously struggled very early in the season. He even did that last year. He was starting very slow. And then when the playoffs came, he was kind of back to his normal do it all self. And then so far over the last couple weeks, he's been able to come on a little bit more. I feel like Noah Gray is actually a, it's closing in on replacing Kelsey as the number one option. I don't think it'll happen this year, but I think when it's ever time for Kelsey to either retire, he might play one more season. Let's see if they can make another run next year. But I think we're seeing the last of Kelsey as the number one option. I think Noah Gray has really been able to put up not only some decent numbers, but also his rapport with Mahomes has really been getting significantly better over the last over this back half of the season. And on top of that, obviously getting Isaiah Pacheco back from injury, that's going to be huge when you pair him with Kareem Hunt, who has actually done very well for the Chiefs, and the inclusion of DeAndre Hopkins, things like that, man. This offense is really going to start playing a little bit better. I think once, December football hits, I think they're going to be at their, I don't want to say at their best, but they're going to be significantly better than they've looked. To me, they have been one of the more boring teams to watch, and trust me, we've streamed plenty of Chiefs games over this past season. There's only been one game where they've looked somewhat exciting to watch, and the rest of it has just been kind of, But the results are there. They're 10-1. There's a good chance that they might get another win here, so it doesn't really matter. At least in terms for them, it doesn't matter what it looks like as long as it gets a win. But as a fan of football, it is boring, man. It is kind of boring to watch. It's usually the same kind of stuff, but regardless of that, I think this team is going to start playing a little bit more exciting football. I think they're going to open up some of the deeper stuff down the field. And you saw that with that deep throw to Hopkins. Yeah, it was a penalty, but, Hopkins nearly brought that one in one-handed. So, but the big story over the last 2 weeks has been this defense that has never been the top in the NFL in terms of pass defense, but their run defense was always really solid. Their ability to take takeaways and minimize the amount of points that they give has been the thing that's been keeping this team not only undefeated for most of the season, but also looking better than they probably have played as a whole. But over the last 2 weeks, man, they've given up nearly 60 points. They gave up 30 to the Bills, 27 last week to the Panthers. And it's going to be play action for the Raiders. A nice throw on the... Sorry, I think that was a nice little flat route by Myers there. Trying to see if it was a crossing route or not. But regardless, gain of about 4 or 5 for the Raiders on that first play. So, yeah, we're going to see what this Kansas City defense looks like in this game, man. So far, 2 back-to-back weeks, nearly giving up 30 points. Have not looked good against the run either. So, is that a trend or is that just, opportunistic teams? The Bills are very, very good. It's going to be a handoff over the middle here, and it's going to be a gain of, he might have actually gotten the first down there. It's going to be very close. And they're going to give him the first down, and let's move the chains. I believe that was Alexander Mattison, the former Minnesota Viking. The quarterback in this game for the Raiders is O'Connell. He played obviously last year a lot as a rookie after the injury to I'm trying to think of his name now. Quick throw to the right, and that's going to be a gain of 4. The Myers, man, getting some early touches on this drive. that Norv Turner there? Holy cow, man! Man, I have not seen Turner since he was basically the head coach of the Chargers for kind of like that late 2000 and late 2000s. And it's going to be another run up the middle with Madison, and the ball is loose, but I'm pretty sure they're going to mark him down. Yep. It's going to be a gain of about 3, maybe 4. And that time, I think it was actually Amir Abdullah, the former Detroit Lion. And it's going to be a penalty on the Raiders for holding, so that'll move him back. All right, we got 2 receivers on the left. AOC in the shotgun. Aiden rolling out to his right, and it's going to try to get it to his tight end, and then that'll be incomplete. Try to get it to Myers there, the former Notre Dame tight end. Yeah, so far it's been a really solid back and forth between this. When you look at the lines, the defensive line, offensive line, they've looked competitive. We got Aiden O'Connell with plenty of time, finds a man, and it's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. So a big punt coming up here for the Raiders. Unable to get anything going. But they were able to pick up some decent yardage when they did decide to run. Fortunately, that penalty really just took them out of field position to really be able to make a threat. And the punt is away. And oh my God, what a beautiful punt. It bounced at the 4, and then it bounced at the 1, and then it went out of bounds, man. That was a nice little. I think they're going to mark it around the 2 or 3, but still, that was. Whew. But there is going to be a penalty on Kansas City holding on that one. So that penalty will be applied to the spot of the punt. So that'll move them probably within the 2-yard line at this point. So it looks like we're back from commercial break here. We do have. Looks like the refs are still kind of congregating on what to do here. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so they're switching it up on the penalty there. It's not on the Chiefs, it's on the Raiders. How convenient. Oh, that is a hold. All right, that is a hold. Dude, this is taking forever. What is going on here? You have the referees just chatting it up with Mahomes there. Like, literally, they're just standing right next to him. What is going on here? Yeah, making a joke. Laughing, laughing. All right, all right. All right, it looks like we are. All right, there we go. They finally broke the huddle. Gotcha. So the ball will be spotted at the 23-yard line instead of well inside the 5. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle and good to the 25, gain of 2. So it looks like Kareem Hunt is going to be the primary ball carrier, and they're going to be rotating in Pacheco throughout the game. I think they're still obviously he hasn't been back for a long, long time, so just going to ease him into the workload. So empty set for the Chiefs, 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes throws, finds Kelsey underneath. He's going to get the first down and a little bit more after that. That was a big gain of about 13 or 14 yards. Kelsey 3 for 32 already in this game. 2 receivers stacked up on the right. Mahomes throws to the left and finds his receiver who breaks a tackle, and that is Juju for a gain of 10. That is a first down for the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, handoff up the middle here. Kareem Hunt is good for about a yard, maybe 2. All right, we got 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion to the right. 2 receivers on the right side. And it'll be to Xavier Worthy, who is able to break the tackle and gets 12 yards in the first. There is a flag on the field, and it's going to be holding on the Raiders. So that'll be declined. All right, Kansas City in the eye. Mahomes dropping back, throwing it underneath to Kelce, who is taken down after a gain of 3. There is a flag on the field. And there's going to be a holding call on the Chiefs there, so moving them back a little bit here. First and 20, play action. Mahomes throwing it to the left side, and the defender that is guarding Kelce falls to the ground, and that is a first down, gain of about 23 for Travis Kelce. All right, 2 receivers stacked up on the right. We have motion, and that'll be a false start on the Chiefs. Mahomes under center here, climbing the pocket, throwing it deep down the field, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Noah Gray down the field. Just a little bit too much on that one. Actually, I think he overthrew him by about 10 yards. But, yeah, Noah Gray wide open down the right sideline. All right, we got 2nd and 15, ball at the 32. Mahomes in the shotgun, dropping back. Quick throw to the right, and it's going to be overthrown. Xavier Worthy, wow. I was going to say wide open, but, I mean, that's as wide open as you're going to get in the NFL. The only defender, let me see here, the guy that was corner that was on him. Oh, that was a smooth little out route. All right, 3rd and 15, 3 receivers on the right. Hopkins alone to the left. And it looks like it's going to be a false start. That's the left tackle, Morris. So it'll be 3rd and 20 coming up. Three receivers to the right. Mahomes rolling out to the right, pressured by Crosby. He throws it, and it'll be out of bounds. Trying to get it to Watson on that one. All right, after the penalties, unfortunately, pushed them out of field goal range here. We're going to have Matt Ariza in to punt this one away. And it'll be fair caught inside the 10 down to about the 7. And we have 2:23 left in the first quarter here on this Black Friday game. Oh my god, they got a documentary on Chiefaholic. Oh, well, I guess you gotta make content somehow. That's hilarious. I wonder if Chiefaholic gets any money for that. I'm assuming he has to. Probably won't get it until he's out of prison, but all right, we got 1st and 10, ball at the 8. O'Connell in the shotgun, tight end in motion. It's going to be a handoff, to the running back here. And Amir Abdullah able to get it to the 10-yard line. Yeah, Abdullah is one of those guys that I always forget. I should say, I shouldn't say anybody else, but that I always forget he is still in the league, man. He was a name that was like pretty big. I can't remember if he was a second or a third round pick for Detroit, but he was a high pick. He was definitely a day 2 pick, and he seemed like he was doing okay, but never became the number 1 back. And it's going to be a quick throw to Myers on the bubble screen, and he's going to get the first down and more out across the 20. And I think the Raiders are not the first team that he signed with, at least I think, after he left Detroit. I feel like he bounced around for a little bit. All right, we got 1st and 10, ball to 21. Single receiver to the right, and another handoff to Amir. And he's going to get it out across the 25 down to about the 27. So after he left Detroit, he went to Minnesota for 4 years, then Carolina for 1, and now he's been with the Raiders since 2022. All right. 2nd and 4, another handoff to Amir, and he's going to be good for about a yard. So 3rd and 3 coming up. And we have Nick Bolton down on the ground. Needless to say, I don't think this is a serious injury, but it's going to be one where he's let's just say he might need to be wearing a cup next time. You always got to protect the McNuggets. All right, we got 3rd and 3. Connell in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left. Pressure by Kansas City, throwing it down the field to a wide open Jakobi Meyers out across the 30. That is a 1st down catch and run for the Raiders. Holy shnikes, man. That was a great throw. Slightly underthrown, but I mean, it got there. First and 10, ball to 29. Receiver in motion to the left. O'Connell throwing it down the left sideline, and he gets it to Myers again, and that's going to be very close to the 5-yard line. Jacoby, man, having himself a first half. That was a risky throw, man. That was definitely a little bit of an adjustment for Jacoby. Had to cut it back inside. First and goal, ball just inside the 5. And the play is going to be blown dead here. It's going to be a false start on the Raiders, so moving back here. All right, single back in the backfield. The receiver in motion to the left. O'Connell, play action. Going to get it out to his tight end on the flat, and he's going to get it just inside the 5 down to the 4. All right, we got O'Connell in the shotgun here. Tight end in motion to the right. Kansas City shifting over to the left here, and it's going to be a run with Amir, and it's going to go maybe half a yard. All right, we got third and goal, basically just at around the 5. Pressure. O'Connell going to scramble and going to be sacked back at the 9-yard line. And that is Chris Jones, man. Bringing them down from behind. Shoelace tackle. Let's check out the coverage here. Yeah, just nobody open, man. All right, looks like the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal attempt here. Kick is up and right down the middle. And all right, with the 11:04 in the second quarter, we have ourselves a tie game at 3 apiece. All right, we are back from commercial break. Raiders going to kick it off here. Yeah, the kickers have been having some issues keeping the ball on the tee, man. It is windy in this game, which is, I think, why you're seeing some of these passes, especially from Mahomes, being a little bit overthrown. Going to be caught right at the goal line, return to the 15, 20, and pushing it all the way to the 25. All right, we got 1st and 10 officially at the 24, and it's going to be a run. And Max Crosby getting in there, taking him down inside the 25. I think it's going to be a loss of. Sorry, inside the 20. It's going to be a loss of 5. All right, 2nd and 15, ball at the 19. 2 receivers stacked up on the left. Mahomes takes the snap, looking around, gets it to his starting running back Isaiah Pacheco, and he'll get it near the original line of scrimmage. All right, 3rd and 10 coming up. 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes pressured, and he is sacked back at the 16-yard line. And that'll be a quick 3 and out for the Chiefs. Yeah, Mahomes felt that one coming right behind him on the blind side. Oh, man, and his tackle just left him. Oof. I don't know what it is about this week, man, but we have seen some left tackles just play awful, man. We saw it during the Bears game. I'm trying to think of what else. The Cowboys game. That one was. Whew. It was actually the Giants left tackle that was really rough, not the Cowboys. But still, man, during that game, there was some bad offensive line play. And it's going to be returned, and he's got a lane, and he'll get it to the 45. The Raiders getting some really solid field position coming up here. Yeah, but so far, man, these defenses have done a pretty darn good job. I mean, we're nearly halfway through the second quarter and no touchdowns, just pure field goals, plenty of punts, no turnovers. And I think each team has one sack here on the day so far. So since we got a little bit of time here, obviously the big news that dropped I would say about 2 to maybe 3 hours ago, at least when I saw it. It might have been actually a little bit longer. The Bears, for the first time in their 100-year plus existence, have actually fired a coach mid-season. And Eberflus, weirdly enough, he did a press conference earlier in the day, and I think it was literally like an hour later they officially fired him. So, so I think the Bears were like, you know what, we technically have to have somebody talk to the media today, and we don't really want to do it with the other coaches. So let's just stick this guy that we're gonna fire in like the next half hour. Let's just get him to do one more thing. Get him to come into the he's got to do the whole thing. He's got to do his scheduling, everything, and then we'll say you're fired. Get out. But honestly, it's not. Joking aside, it is not a surprise. That was the last 30 seconds of that game. And honestly, it was even the penalties and things like that. That is kind of within the game. That's on the players. It's a little bit on coaching, obviously discipline, things like that. But those last 32 seconds, man, that was some high incompetence as a coach. And I'm going to finish my thought here, but we're back here. So we're going to see the Raiders ball officially at the 45, 1st and 10. Single back in the backfield, single receiver to the left. Play action. And Aiden unable to connect with his tight end down the right seam there. So, yeah, man, it's one thing to try to say, hey, I'm going to trust my guys to try to figure this out. I'm going to give them X amount of seconds, 10, 15, maybe, and I mean maybe 18 seconds. All right, realistically, the sack ended when it hit 32 seconds. You give them 2 or 3 seconds, that doesn't count, blah, blah, blah. But at 28, you're expecting these guys to have, the guys on the field, to have a plan. And play action, rolling, and he finds his tight end. Oh, no, yes, tight end down the right sideline there, coming back. That is Bowers, man, the rookie. He has been sensational, man. Easily the best tight end, rookie tight end so far this year. Yeah, just a nice little. I think it was supposed to be originally a quick out route, but I think he adjusted to the ball really well. So it's 3rd and half a yard to go. And it's going to be a nice little end around to Brock, and he's going to dive end over end across the first down marker. Holy cow, man. That is a lot of a human being flying through the air. Literally, he got hit low, and his legs over the top, boom, landed on his back. We got the first down, man. All right, we got 1st and 10, tight end in motion. Handoff to the left, and this is going to be, I believe, Alexander Madison. He's going to fight for some extra yardage, and that's a gain of 7. Oh, no, this is not Madison. This is that McCormick? I'm trying to see his name. If it is McCormick, he's a undrafted rookie. I'm pretty sure. I think this is his rookie year. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, man, he's been pretty good, man. Anytime you can find a rookie running back, man, it's always fun. You always kind of root for them a little bit more. And pressure, and Aiden just dumps it down. Would you just show me the name? I can't see him. It's going to be a penalty. It shouldn't be, man. McCormick was right there. All right, while they're sorting this out, going back to the Bears, man, it was rough. It was very, very rough. Sorry, what is the ineligible man downfield? Okay. It's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, ineligible man downfield. That looks like the center just oh sorry, the right guard just took off upfield by about 5 yards. Tight end in motion, and it's gonna be another nice run up the middle, gain of about 4. But again, going back to the Raiders, to the Bears, you give your guy some chance. You give him, hey, if this thing hits 15, 12 seconds, and it's not where it needs to be, I'm automatically calling a timeout on the sidelines. I'm giving my guys a chance, but at the same time, I'm the head coach. I have a timeout. We got to make sure that we at least get 1 to maybe 2 plays to get not the first down, obviously, but to get into field goal range to make this a little bit easier. All right, receiver in motion, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Raiders. Aiden looking over the middle and is nearly intercepted. That was awful. So Nick Bowen almost got his hands on that one. See here. Oh yeah, that thing was well underthrown. Come on. So if he actually put it on his receiver, that was going to be a big catch and run. All right, and we got Carson in for this field goal to try to take the lead here in Kansas City. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle, and not enough juice on that one. Oh, that thing was straight enough for sure, but not enough juice from what it looked like. Looks like it was about 2 yards shy. It was from 56, man, and I guarantee you he was kicking against the wind. All right, and to finish my thought on the Bears, that one, it's not the loss. It's not the fact that you ran out of time. It's not about the penalties that pushed you well out of a very makeable or a more manageable field goal. That's not the thing that should have gotten him fired. The stuff was he didn't make a decision. Dude, you had 32 seconds. Yes, you let your guys try to figure it out for a couple seconds, but when it's pretty clear that they're not going to get anything off until well after 10 seconds, you say, "Hey, I'm going to give you until about 15 seconds, maybe 12 seconds. If I see nothing, calling the timeout. At least we'll have 12 to 10 seconds. That's enough to call one play down the sideline, get it going, boom, make this 59-yarder maybe a 52-yarder, maybe a 54-yarder. And if you call a timeout quickly enough, around the 18 or 15-second mark, you might be able to squeeze out 2 plays, maybe get a couple yards on each of them. Something happens, man. But man, dude, it was it's not surprising. It needed to happen. You can tell these players were fed up with everything. Not only during the game the last couple of weeks, but also after the game, that those press conferences with those players, it was damning on Eberflus. And yeah, man, the plus the post game press conference with Eberflus, it's one thing to be like, hey, we made the decision, blah blah blah. You never want to go back and say, oh yeah, in hindsight we could have done this and that. It's never gonna, but it's a whole other thing to be like, no, everything was fine, everything was good. I would have done the same stuff. It's like, come on, man. Like, even if that is true, you don't say that. You say, "Yep, I got to do better. I got to get these guys more well coached up. That's on me." But like, you just take responsibility. It's not gonna help. You're probably and Mahomes scrambling, and he finds a man over the middle, and that is Noah Gray, who was literally wide open over the middle. Nobody within 7 to 10 yards of him. I think I saw a single Raider on the screen. Jesus. But yeah, man. Eberflus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bears fans. I don't think there's a single Bears fan that is not happy with that decision. So empty set here for Kansas City. Mahomes stepping up in the pocket and gonna slide at the line. All right, we got 2nd and 10. Two receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun. It's gonna dump it down, and it's gonna get blocked at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 coming up for Kansas City. All right, three receivers to the left. Mahomes in the shotgun takes the snap, looking, throwing it over the middle, and Kelsey dumps it down to Perine, who is able to get the first down. The ingenuity, man, that was the play that they were trying to do against the Packers last year. Kelsey obviously ahead of catching it over the middle, and then there's always another player that is wide open. You're typically a running back that's just a few yards shy, so they can basically lateral it to him. It's gonna be a run up the middle, and I believe that is Pacheco. Nope, that is Kareem Hunt getting it inside the 10 down to the 8. All right, we got 2nd and 8. They can get a first down at the 2, and they get it to Kelsey, who falls down awkwardly after a gain of 3. For a second there, I thought it was gonna be like a non-contact injury, just the way he just plopped on the ground. Kelsey so far 6 for 63 in this first half. All right, 3rd down coming up here. Ball at the 6. And it looks like the Raiders are going to use a timeout here. Yeah, the connection that Mahomes and Kelsey have, man, it's as an opposing fan, it's frustrating to watch, but as a fan of football, man, that is something special. Over the top, and that is a touchdown to Watts. I don't know why I said Watts. Watson, number 84 there. Literally, Mahomes just being tackled. He just threw it up in the air. Yeah, Watson in the slot, running up basically just a crossing route all the way to the back pylon there on the left side of the end zone. And just one on one, man. Kick is up, and it is good in Kansas City. Getting the first touchdown of the game. And that is Mahomes' 238th touchdown of his career. That is a significant number because that puts him past Len Dawson for the most in Kansas City history. So, a very special ball right there. Hopefully, Mahomes can keep that one. Hopefully, those are always some fun stats, man. Those are always stats that I hope they would put in during like Madden. Like I know they do like the all time ones that are on the list, but I wish they would do like the all time for like for the teams, man. Just make it a little bit more immersive, more, just more, just more special for when you're playing those Madden games, especially the franchise modes. All right, we got 2:10 left in this half, so the Raiders have two timeouts. They do have the 2 minute warning coming up. Tight end in motion to the left, single back in the backfield. And it's going to be a handoff and a nice run, breaking the tackle down to the 30 and out across the 35. And that'll take us to the 2 minute warning in this first half. That is McCormick. Mm-mm-mm. All right, we got first and 10, ball at the 35, single back in the backfield, receiver in motion to the right. It's going to be a nice little end around, and he's going to dive for the first down, gain of 11 yards. All right, ball at the 46. Raiders in the shotgun, receiver in motion to the left. Quick throw over the middle and just overthrown there. All right, we got single receiver to the right. Connell in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff up the middle here and only good for about 2 yards. And we're closing in on a minute 10. It looks like the clock is stopped here. I'm just trying to see if it's the Raiders or the Chiefs. And it is Kansas City. All right, O'Connell in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Single receiver to the right. Kansas City showing pressure here. And O'Connell taken down for a sack. Never sensing that pressure, and that was a rough one there. Chris Jones, man, getting his second sack of the day. Yeah, that right tackle never had a chance, man. That was a rough one. Bad snap, not a bad snap, but an early snap because O'Connell was not expecting that one. So Kansas City did use their second timeout to stop the clock here, trying to see if they can get a few more points before the half with a minute 06 left. And the punt is going to be inside. Let's see where they stop it. It's right at the 15-yard line. So it's going to be a false start on the Raiders here. So oh, sorry, there was a player that was forced out of bounds. So we're going to be heading to commercial break here before this final drive for the Kansas City Chiefs. Likely going to have some decent field position. All right, we're back for this final minute here. Kansas City in the shotgun, 2-by-2 formation. Kelsey in motion. Mahomes, cool, trying to get the ball out quickly, and he's going to be sacked back at the 10. Or no, wait, I forgot there was a penalty. We'll see where the okay, I see you, Butler, throwing out the Kamehameha wave. I like it. All right, back at the 16-yard line, so 2nd and 15 coming up. Mahomes pumps, throws down the field, a wide open DeAndre Hopkins, and he's going to get it to the 50. Man, that is borderline ridiculous how how open he was. Nice little stop and go there. Yeah, Jones bit on that double, that little stop and go motion. He thought it was going to be an out route. I'm like, dude, it's an out route. You give him that. Just don't give anything underneath. All right, we got 3 receivers to the left. Again, ball at the 50 after that big catch and run over the middle, and it'll be down at the 40. And they're saying 2nd and 10 here. They're saying no catch. So the referees, there's about like 5 referees talking to Andy Reid right now. After an expedited review, it was a catch down by contact with 14 seconds. By rule, there does require a 10-second runoff. Reset the clock. All right, so there was considered a catch. Yeah, the ball never touched the ground, so it was a catch for sure. So when it was caught, it was 14 seconds. They had to do a 10-second runoff. So after the spike here, 3 seconds, and Wright has an opportunity for a 59-yarder to end the half. And the kick is up, and it is not good. It's going to be returned by the Raiders. We'll see, to the 10, 15, and taken out before the 20, and that is going to be the end of the half. A little bit of chaos before the end of the half here. Might have cost Kansas City, at least at minimum, cost them an extra 4 or 5 yards. Sorry, 4 or 5 seconds. But the odds were they were not going to be able to get another playoff to get extra yardage. So likely it would have been just right there. Again, there was 14 seconds left. They were not going to be able to run another play and be able to get out of bounds in the 12 seconds that it would have taken. All right, man. So at halftime, we have a 3-10 game. Kansas City on top. All right. So, what can these teams do to improve in the second half? Because 13 points, it's a rough one, man. It's the defenses have so far done a pretty good job, man. They've got a couple sacks, no turnovers yet, but definitely some sacks. They've done well to really minimize the yardage on the ground. The passing game is usually for both teams has been mostly big explosive plays, and that's kind of it. They're not really hitting, consistently. I think Kansas City has done the best, obviously, of the two, but neither team really moving the ball effectively. Both of these offensive lines look pretty bad at this point. So that's going to be something to watch if you see if it improves or potentially gets worse in the second half. So honestly, the things that they can improve on are going to be very similar. One of these teams is, or both of these teams are going to have to improve on the ground. They're going to have to find a little bit more consistency in the short passing game. Things just underneath, around 5 to 7 yards. Kansas City, I think, has the best tools to do that. The Raiders, like they have all season, are mostly a team that is built not by design, but they are just built more for explosive plays. They don't really have the receivers to be able to, move the ball down the field methodically with, short chunks, of 3 to 7 yards. Their talent is very much get down the field, try to get open, and hopefully we can hit you. Hopefully. So once again, I'm still expecting a Kansas City win. They typically play a lot better in the second half, mostly towards the end of the third, heading into the fourth. It's usually when they're able to put up more points, but also on top of that, they start eating up a lot of the clock. That defense really starts to come alive in the fourth quarter. They start sending a lot more exotic looks, getting a lot more pressure, and also the coverage just seems to be a lot tighter, it seems. With this Raiders team, I really haven't seen a whole lot of Raiders film or even games. I don't think if we have streamed one, it was very early in the season. I don't think we have. And the Raiders, they just seem like a team that is directionless at this point, offensively and defensively. They are very much in a rebuild. I don't know if even this coaching staff is going to survive this season. It has not looked amazing, but we'll see. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what the Raiders can do because I feel like it's a talent issue. It's a talent issue. I think it's a scheme issue as well. It's either they don't have the pieces to operate this scheme, or the scheme is just not going to be good enough to maximize the talent that they do currently have and potentially could have in the future. But I think the best thing the Raiders can do for themselves is continue to play well on defense. So try to hold the Chiefs to at least 20 points or less. And this Raiders offense is going to have to find ways to get the ball down the field because, again, they're running the ball somewhat okay. They're getting, 3 to 4 yards per carry. Nothing major. There's been a couple runs of 1 or 2. But for the most part, there hasn't been an excessive amount of runs where they have gone for negative yardage or even almost nothing. So they're moving the ball. They're getting there. They're getting very close to just needing the minimum of amount of yardage to be able to move the chains, which is 3 to 4. I'm trying to think here. The passing game, they need to get Brock Bowers more involved. And granted that Kansas City is doing everything they can to make sure that that doesn't happen. So they have to get him involved in creative ways, or they got to get the ball deep down the field with these other receivers. Those guys have to step up and make some plays. Jakobi Meyers has done great, but it can't just be him. He has to have some help from somebody, either the backup tight end, which is Myers, or any of these other guys, DJ Turner. I'm trying to think of the other receivers. I can't. One of those guys has to make a play, has to be able to show that they are a threat to be able to get down the field. So that's kind of what they had to do. I think the Raiders defense is playing okay. They're playing good enough to where the Raiders should be able to at least come close to. Jesus, that girl is just destroying that rib. My God. Sorry, there's like a child on my screen for like 15 seconds, just chomping away at a rib. Looked really good. But yeah, man, the defense has played well. The offense for the Raiders just needs to be able to put up more than just 3 points and a half. It's that simple. I think if they can get away with a touchdown and a field goal in the third and at least one touchdown in the fourth quarter, I think the Raiders will have a chance to win this one. I think Kansas City's going to come away with at least 24 points at the end of this game. I think they're going to be able to put up 2 touchdowns in the second half. And I think it's going to be a fairly comfortable win for the Chiefs. I think the end score will be probably around 13-24 or something like that. So, yeah. Anyway, we got about 4 minutes before the second half starts here. I'm going to go take a quick run and grab something to drink, and I'll be right back. So stay tuned for this Black Friday matchup between the Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. All right, we are back, and the opening kick is going to be caught at the 3, return to the 20, and taken down at the 25. All right, we have Aiden O'Connell under center, single back in the backfield, tight end in motion. Play action. O'Connell looking down the field and unable to connect with Jakobi Meyers. All right, single back in the backfield. O'Connell in the shotgun. Sorry, under center. It's going to be a toss to the left. Plenty of space, and that is going to be a gain of 12 by Amir Abdullah. There we go, man. Getting it going. All right, O'Connell under center, single back in the backfield, tight end in motion to the left. Play action. O'Connell trying to get it to his tight end, and that'll be incomplete. That was Justin Reed on the coverage. All right, well, the good news is they're trying to get Brock Bowers involved here. Second and 10 in the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Quick pressure. Gets it out to his receiver who breaks the tackle down to the 40, down to the 50, breaks another 45, 40, and down at the 39. That is DJ Turner making some big yardage after the catch. That's exactly what they needed to do, man. Get the ball out quickly. Broke a tackle at the 35, got to the all the way into Kansas City territory. Yeah, he caught that all the way at the 30 and basically went 30 plus yards. So first and 10, single back in the backfield, under center here, and it's going to be a run by Admir. He's going to get it all the way across the 35. It's a nice gain of about 5. Second and 5 coming up here. Tight end in motion. Play action. O'Connell looking and throws it into double coverage, and it's nearly intercepted. Luckily, it's going to be an incomplete pass. Trying to force it to Jakobi Meyers on that one. All right, we got 3rd and 5 coming up here. It's going to be a handoff, and Amir is going to be very close. I think they're going to give it to him. They are. That is a first down run by the former Detroit Lion. So they're saying no. No first down. All right, so we got 4th and 1 coming up here, and they're not going to get it. Like Antonio Pierce, man, as you got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. That is awful play calling, man. Are you kidding me, dude? Come on. You always see that all the time when it's like, okay, we got a first down, and then the referees, obviously, whether it's correct or not, to me, it looked like you got the first down, but you're clearly not prepared for it. You clearly were like, oh, we got the first down. And then it changes on you, whether it's 5 seconds, 10 seconds into the play. If that happens, call the timeout. Call the timeout. It's better to use it now than to half-ass a play. Just throw in, crap, we got to adjust. Let's just run right up the middle against one of the best front sevens in the NFL. Yes, they are playing at a not a great level, but my goodness, man. Call the timeout. Get your guys mentally on the right spot. Get them ready. Let them make sure that they understand what the situation is, and then get a play call, man. Like you see what some of the best teams in the NFL are doing on short yardage situations. The Detroit Lions, the Green Bay Packers. There's a lot of movement, and it's still the same idea of a run right up the middle, being physical, but you got to be able to make sure that that defense needs to adjust. They need to think about then it's just going to be more than just a run. They have to, even if it's just one out of the 3 of the 11, that might just for a second think it's something else. That's all you need. You only need a split second to get enough leverage to get that ball across. Mm. Okay, so they're showing the replay. Knee was down before the first down. Fair enough. But that does not change the fact that that 4th down play call was awful. Mahomes dropping back, climbing the pocket, and it'll be incomplete, trying to get it to Kelsey over the middle. All right, we got 3 receivers on the right. Empty set for Kansas City. Low snap finds a wide open Noah Gray over the middle, and he's out across the 50 down to about the 47. Jesus. There is nobody covering the seams. They got a single linebacker trying to basically cover basically 20 yards of open space over the middle. And it's going to be a run by Isaiah Pacheco. He's to the 30, 25, 20, and he's going to be written out just shy of the 15. Oh boy. Oh boy, the Kansas City Chiefs are coming. Oh, that was a great job by the right guard getting into the second level, springing Pacheco loose. And of course, he's running like he's angry at the ground, man. Just he runs with his shoulders just so high, man. Just another handoff. Pacheco taken down for a gain of 2. And Mahomes fumbles the ball all the way back at the 35. My goodness. There's a flag on the field, though. It was a very early flag, so I'm assuming it's going to be on the Raiders. Oh, it is a false start. It actually benefits Kansas City there, but it's actually going to be declined. I forgot those can be declined. So, an illegal formation, actually official call there. Mahomes trying to run away from Crosby in the process, losing the ball and losing a lot of yardage. Third and 30 coming up here, and DeAndre Hopkins bobbling the pass a little bit, but being able to hold on for a gain of about 10-ish. So we got 4th and 19. The field goal unit is on to kick this one. This will be a 42-yard kick. Would make this a 2-possession game. The kick is up, and it is right where it needs to be, man. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, we are back, and the Raiders are returning this one 20-25, and he's going to be taken down at the 31. Uh-oh. We got a Raider. It looks like Tucker is down on the ground, holding his knee there. It looked like he was flipped end over end. Sorry, that was not Tucker. That is TJ Turner down on the ground. Oh, that knee definitely hyperextended. That was gross, man. That was so painful that he literally just let the ball fall. Luckily, it went out of bounds. But oh my god, dude, that was ugly. Yeah, he's being helped to the sideline here. Ugh. That was first and 10. 3 receivers to the left. Shotgun play action. Quick throw to Bowers, who is going to be wide open and get 11 yards and a first down. You ever seen cats do that weird like forward stretch with their legs, and they look like they're like hunching over? Like that's basically what happened to Turner's leg, dude. It was it's like it hyperextended backwards. Yeah. Regardless, hopefully he's okay, man. That looked nasty. All right, O'Connell under center here. Single back in the backfield. Toss to the right here. I think that's going to be McCormick for a gain of 1. All right, we got 2nd and 9, ball at the 42. Another toss this time to the left, and it's going to go absolutely nowhere. And they're going to lose the yard that they gained on first down. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Raiders. All right, we got 3 receivers to the right. Kansas City showing pressure, and it's going to be a quick throw. It's going to be a penalty here on Kansas City. Encroachment, and so that'll give them not only 5 yards, but a second crack at this 3rd down play. So 3rd and 5. All right, 3 receivers bunched up on the right side. O'Connell in the shotgun, looking to the right, deep down the field, and that is going to be a first down catch by Brock Bowers deep down the field. There is a flag on the field here. I think it's going to be on Kansas City for pass interference. But what a heck of a throw by O'Connell and a great one-handed catch by Bowers. Like I said, man, the Raiders, once again, not built by design, but just built because of what they have or the limitations that they have. They are built to basically pick up big chunks of yardage down in the passing game. They're not built for, those, quick slants, hitch routes, things like that. They have to get it down the field. And delayed handoff to Amir, and he's going to get it to the 23. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 there, depending on the spot. All right, we got 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball at the 22. Myers in motion. And they're going to get it to the rookie, but he ends up dropping it. Brock Bowers unable to haul that one in. Oh, that ball that ball was actually thrown perfectly. It was so good that even though Brock apparently never saw the ball, it still hit him right in the arm. So we got 3rd and 7, 3 receivers to the left. O'Connell's going to be taken down for a sack. His tackle just letting him down on that 3rd down play. George Karlaftis, man, coming from the blind side. Damn, dude, these tackles have been awful for both teams. You got Morris, who's the left tackle for the Chiefs. He's given up sacks and penalties. And both of the tackles for the Raiders, man, just awful. And the kick is up, and it's no good. It sails wide left. And Daniel Carlson, man, 0 for 2 on the. Oh, no, sorry. 1 for 3 on the day. And we are in a commercial break, so we're not missing a thing here. All right, we are back. Kansas City play action and trying to get it to Noah Gray. That'll be incomplete. A lot of pressure in Mahomes' face. Mahomes, quick throw underneath, and now Kelsey dropping that one. 2 straight drops from Kansas City tight ends here. All right, we got 4:22 left in the third quarter. All right, we got 3 receivers bunched up on the right side. Mahomes in the shotgun. And Crosby not able to get there. And a great throw to Hopkins. That is down the left sideline there. Literally, that ball just buzzed right behind the defender's ear. Damn, that is ridiculous. That was a good one. Mahomes, 18 of 30, 254, and a touchdown in this game. 2 receivers to the left. And Mahomes going to dump it to Kelsey, but it's going to be incomplete. Coverage was tight on that one. All right, Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched up on the right. Quick throw, and that's going to be low, but it's going to be caught by Xavier Worthy. I think he's going to be just about 3 yards short of the first down. Oh, nope. Never mind. Incomplete pass. So we got 3rd and 10 here. No, okay, I was right, man. That should be a catch. Yeah, that ball never touches the ground. Yeah, I didn't even look at the ref what they called. To me, it looked like a catch. And they're going to reverse the call on the field here. Quick review. So 3rd and 3 coming up. All right, Mahomes changing some things at the line here. We got 2 receivers to the left. Mahomes looking, throwing it over the middle, and Kelsey, who was wide open in the end zone. Mahomes taking a hit as he threw, and that one is going to be incomplete. Oh, man, Mahomes wishes he had that one back. Yeah, the Raiders doing a great job, man, sending a blitz right. A little bit of a delayed blitz as well. All right, Kansas City going to have to settle for another field goal. And this one is right down Main Street. All right, so far, Kansas City has scored twice as many points in this quarter alone than the Raiders have all game long. All right, looks like we are back, and Kansas City kicks this one away. Very low hop and kick here. It's going to catch it. It's going to return it to the 30, 35. He's breaking away. 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, and taken down by the final man. Heck of a return. That is Ameer Abdullah, the running back. Hot dang. Yeah, he picked it up at around the 6 or 7. Got some great blocking, made some nice moves, made a man miss at the 17, made the kicker miss around the 35, and then just started breaking away. But finally taken down. I think he's going to mark him at the 26 here. Yep, 1st and 10, ball at the 26 officially. 2 receivers stacked up on the right. We got a receiver in motion to the left. Handoff up the middle, and that's good for about 2 yards just inside the 25. Second and 7, 3 receivers on the left side. Running back spreading out to the right. Quick snap. Aiden O'Connell looking, rolling to his right. It's going to be probably a holding call. He'll get it to very close to the first down marker. And it's going to be holding on the Raiders, so wipe away that run by O'Connell. All right, ball back at the 33-yard line. 2nd and 17. Single receiver to the left. Play action. O'Connell climbing the pocket. Finds a man wide open, and that is a touchdown for Brock Bowers. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Down the right sideline. Let's freaking go. Bowers on the line from the left side of the offensive formation and just literally running all the way across to the right, catching it at around the 5, and then just being able to punch it into the end zone. It has been confirmed, and the kick is up here. Snap, hold, and the kick is right down the middle. All right, we got a one-possession game. Yeah, man, just a heck of a job by the Raiders being able to take advantage of the great return by Amir. Even after that holding penalty, basically took them back to even further back than where they were when they actually started the drive from the 33. Just a great rainbow throw by Aiden. There we go, man. We got 10-16. I think we're still in the third quarter. We have a few minutes left. All right, Raiders kicking it off here. We are back. Kick is going to be in the end zone. And the Chiefs will get the ball at the 30. All right, fullback, running back here. Handoff up the middle. And Kareem Hunt able to fight his way to nearly the 35. All right, officially second and 4. Sorry, Second and 6 coming up here. Gain of 4. Mahomes under center. Noah Gray in motion. Single receiver to the left. Pressure. Mahomes gets it out to Kareem Hunt, but he's going to lose about 6 yards on the play. So I think they're going to be all the way back at the 28, maybe the 29, depending on the spot. Raiders doing a good job of diagnosing that screen. All right, 3rd and 11, 3 receivers bunched up to the left. Mahomes takes the snap, looking, rolling, trying to run, and he gets away from Max Crosby. Finds a man. No, he drops it. DeAndre Hopkins wide open over the middle. He cannot believe it. He has his hands on his helmet, and that is incomplete. Max Crosby, dude, had Mahomes in his grasp. He slipped through, but just kept on just getting after Mahomes, even when he was on the ground. That was a great throw by Mahomes as he was falling down. But Hopkins just, oh, man. You can tell right away he put his hands on his helmet. He was like, I can't believe I just dropped that one. All right, Matt Araiza to punt this one away. It's going to be caught at the 19. Amir gets a nice return out across the 30. All right, we have literally 5 seconds left in the third quarter. Crosby not happy with himself. Apparently just unable to get Mahomes on the ground there. Aiden O'Connell, man, outside the numbers, he's 11-14, a $198 and a touchdown. Otherwise, in between the numbers, he is 1 for 6 for just 10 yards. And it's going to be a run. They're going to cut it to the left. And he's going to get the first down and a little bit more gain of about 12 by McCormick, able to bounce it out to the left side there. All right, we are back. O'Connell under center. Play actions. Got throwing it deep down the field. He's got a man open to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Holy cow. Oh my God, dude. That is wild. That was to Tucker down the left sideline. O'Connell did not hesitate. Oh, man. Oh, man. We got ourselves a game. Let's freaking go, man. Man, who needs coffee when you got touchdowns, baby? You got touchdowns. We've seen it all year, man. This Kansas City defense is susceptible to the passing game. They're one of the worst in the NFL, and the extra point is good. And the Raiders have officially taken the lead here. Dude, they were down 3-16 in that third quarter. And with the first play in the fourth, they take a 1-point lead. And the kick is up, and Kansas City will get the ball at the 30 after the touchback. All right, man. It's up to this Raider defense to get another stop, man, because that Raiders offense, man, some momentum. Let's go, man. Let's go. All you need is another score, man, and you have a chance. Even with the extra point, you'll make it an 8-point game. But maybe you go for 2. Risk it, no biscuit. If you get it, you're up by 9, 2 possessions. Kansas City looking. Mahomes has time, plenty of time. Rolling. He's going to run for it, and he'll gain 5 yards after being taken down. All right, we got 2nd and 5. Raiders send 4. And Xavier Worthy able to catch it on the right side. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up. All right, 2 receivers on the left. Shotgun. Mahomes has time. Quick throw over the middle to Kelsey, and that's going to gain 4 yards and a first down. All right, 1st and 10. 3 receivers bunched up to the left. Mahomes has some time, gets hit as he throws, and that'll be incomplete. Max Crosby putting the pressure on Mahomes there, forcing the incomplete pass. And Mahomes rolling immediately, going across field, takes a shot as he throws, and it's incomplete. Dude, there is no way that is pass interference, man. There is absolutely no way that's pass interference. That ball was not going to be caught. And that's going to be a penalty on Kansas City for a false start there, moving them back 5 yards. And that was on the left tackle, Morris. Here we got 1st and 15, ball at the 35. Quick pressure, and it's going to be overthrown out of bounds, incomplete. All right, we got 2nd and 15. 3 receivers on the left. Mahomes rolling out to his right, buying some time. Has nobody, but there is a flag on the field. And it's going to be on the Raiders here for something. Okay, no. It's going to be false start on the Chiefs. That penalty will likely be declined to make it 3rd and 15. So the Raiders changed their mind, and they will enforce it. So it'll be 2nd and 20. So you're giving these guys 2 chances to pick up 20 yards instead of 1 chance for 50. Okay. All right, we got 3 receivers on the left. Mahomes throwing it down the field, and they pick up for 16 yards. Why would you give them an extra down, dude? Just take what just take it, man. It's an extra 5. It's an extra 5. It's not going to do anything. That's Dude, sometimes these coaches are freaking idiots, man. I don't know who made that decision, but that is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So 3rd and 15. And it's a first down for Xavier Worthy to the 15 to the 10, and he's going to be taken out at the 6. First down. You always take the down. If it was like a 10 to 15 yard difference, if it was a personal foul, then yeah. make it 2nd and 30. But an extra 5 yards, yes, I get it. They're trying to get them out of quote unquote field goal range. But who cares? Let them kick a field goal. They're gonna only be up by 2. And it's gonna be a little toss to the tight end over the middle. Noah Gray, good for about a yard, getting it near the 5. Yeah, those things kind of really annoy me, man. Those decisions right there, it just never makes any sense. Your defense was able to make 2 great back-to-back plays to force a 3rd and very long. And you're going to be like, nah, I'd rather take the extra 5, but I'm going to give you an extra chance, basically 2 plays to get 10 yards. Really, really bad. And thrown, and Hopkins able to one-hand that one, but unfortunately not able to stay in bounds at the back of the end zone. And we got 10:36 left in this game. Third and goal, ball at the 5. Juju in motion to the left. Hopkins alone to the right. And Mahomes is going to be taken down for a sack. And Mahomes visibly frustrated. Who was supposed to get there? Oh, Jesus, dude. Morris just got absolutely obliterated on that one. A single slap to the hands, and Mahomes was down. All right. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle, and the Chiefs retake the lead here. We got 9:53 left in this game. All right, I got to give it to the Raiders, man. They already beat my prediction. I thought it was going to be a 13-24 victory for the Chiefs. Not only have the Chiefs not scored 24, they haven't scored 20 yet, and the Raiders are up to 17. And the Chiefs will kick it off. It'll be caught at the 2. Return to the 15, 20, 25, 30. Out across the 30 down to the 31. Solid return. Solid return. There is a flag on the field. Looks like it's going to be on the Raiders here. Yep, illegal block in the back. All right, and the Raiders are going to be moved back here. Likely somewhere around or within the 20. All right, we got 1st and 10. Ball at the 13-yard line. It's going to be a run up the middle, down, out across the 20, down to about the 22. All right, a gain of 9 on that one. And that's the undrafted free agent McCormick. All right, so McCormick is not a rookie. Looks like he's in his 2nd year here. 2nd and 1. O'Connell under center, single receiver. It's going to be a run to the left, and McCormick picking up the 1st down. Gain of about 5, maybe 6. So, arguably the worst rushing offense in the NFL. They were averaging less than 75 yards a game. They are at nearly 110 on the day. Play action. O'Connell gets it to his running back, who's going to be taken down for a loss. It's going to be a loss of 1. Justin Reed sniffing that one out. All right, officially a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 coming up. Oh, Spagnuolo leaned in, was smiling just before this play, so I'm expecting something little fancy. Receiver in motion to the right. O'Connell looking, rolling to his right, and he'll find his tight end for a gain of 3. So 3rd and 9 coming up. A receiver in motion to the right. O'Connell in the shotgun. Quick throw. And that'll be incomplete. Kansas City's defense showing up big on this play. That was a tough sequence there for the Raiders. I know, they just felt very herky jerky. Never felt like they were smooth. It felt like they were rushing. And the punt is away. It'll be caught at around the 18 to the 25, and Mecole Hardman finally taken down at about the 25. So we got 6:46 left in this game. Chiefs up on top by 2. So a touchdown and the extra point would push this to a 9-point lead and will likely put this game out of reach. All right, we are back here. 1st and 10, ball at the 25, run up the middle, and that'll be a gain of 2. So we have yet to see a turnover in this game, so I'm hoping Las Vegas can get something here. 3 receivers to the left. Mahomes has some time and unable to get it to his reliable target, Kelce. A lot of pressure in the pocket. Mahomes, he's been sacked, he's been hit, he's been pressured for a large chunk of his snaps, man. Well, it looks like they finally benched Morris and they put in Tooney at the tackle position. So 3rd and 8 coming up. And it's going to be a throw underneath and going to be taken down about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down. So 4th down coming up. All right, Matt Araiza in to punt this one away. We're going to see. It's going to be caught at the 14. It's going to be returned 15, 30, and taken down at the 33. So Raiders going to have a decent field position here. We got 5:15 left in this game. So if the Raiders want to be able to kick a game-winning field goal, they're going to have to really be able to eat some of this clock up. But remember, man, this Raiders team, the only time they've had success on any drives, whether that was scoring at the end of this drive, whether it's a touchdown, a field goal, or even just taking time off the clock and moving it down the field, it's always been on a big chunk pass play. Yeah, this Raiders team is not built for long, methodical, sustained drives. They just don't have the players for it. They need to be able to get big chunk plays down the field to be able to get into scoring position. So we'll see what they do here. 5:15. This is likely their best chance to be able to take the lead. 1st and 10. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And McCormick able to get 9 yards on the carry. Could have had a little bit more if he was able to stay on his feet, but heck, that's a pretty... All right, they're marking him 2 yards short, not 1. Second and 2. 2 receivers stacked up on the left. Receiver in motion. Quick throw. Nice, smart decision. And McCormick able to fight off the tackle long enough to spin his way for a first down, gain of 3. All right, numbers: Amir 10 for 39 on the ground. O'Connell 16 for 25, 267, 2 touchdowns. And Brock Bowers 7 for 79 and a touchdown. All right, clock is under 4 minutes. Tight end in motion to the left. O'Connell gets it out to his rookie tight end for a gain of about 5. All right, we got 2nd and 6, ball at the 42. Kansas City showing pressure. Aiden O'Connell able to get it to his tight end, who's out across the 45, taken down at the 41, gets out of bounds, actually stops the clock, which is not what you want. You're trying to eat up as much of this clock as you possibly can. But a first down is a first down, so we will take it. And granted, you still have to get into field goal range, too, so. Tight end in motion to the right. Single receiver to the right, and it's going to be a handoff. And McCormick, they're saying they lost half a yard, which is pretty sure is not true, but all right, we got 2nd and 11, tight end in motion. O'Connell in the shotgun. Quick throw, and it's going to be incomplete. We got 2:30 left on the clock. Raiders are really frustrating me with these really just bad decisions, man. Like you're nowhere near field goal range right now. This is still a 59-yard kick. I was like, dude, be aggressive. They know that you're gonna play it safe. Be aggressive, Jesus. All right, we got 3 receivers on the right side. Quick throw, and it's gonna be batted at the line. And the way Carlson has been kicking it, yeah, and I got to give it to Spagnuolo, man. He clearly has been able to coach these guys darn well. Those last 3 plays were scouted perfectly. They knew exactly where he wanted to go with the ball. And we're going to have I was about to say we have the punter out there, but I'd be very surprised. Yeah, even Al Michaels is like, what are they doing? They just burned one of their timeouts when they easily could have just gone for it. Had a play set up and ready to go. Oh, they're gonna try a field goal. Oh boy. No, I couldn't really tell you. Carlson's not gonna make this one, dude. You can tell he is nervous as heck. All right, this is officially from 58 here, and nope, not even close. It's about 7 or 8 yards short of where it should have been. Well, I'm pretty sure that is going to be the game. All right, so the management of that final couple plays there, nowhere near as bad as what the Bears did yesterday, but that's pretty awful. But got to give it to the Kansas City defense, man. They made some plays, batted down 2 passes, not giving up any yardage. Smart, man. Very, very smart. All those last 3 plays by the Raiders before the kick, clearly great scouting, great film work. Yeah, that run perfectly fitting the gaps, not giving anything for the running back to find over the middle. Oh Jesus, awful hold. So that's not even on Carlson, man. That's just a god awful hold. Oh my god, dude, how do you do that? Telling you, man, it's the little things that kill you. Another run up the middle here, and it'll be a gain of about 3. So third and 2 coming up. All right, well, the Raiders are going to use their final timeout. I would have just kept it, taken it to the 2-minute warning. Gives you a little bit of extra time to figure out what they're going to do on this third down play. And on top of that, if you stop them, you still have the option to be able to keep it. If they decide to throw it and they stops the clock, then you'll get the ball back with the timeout, man. The difference in 3 to 4 seconds is not going to be as big of a benefit, you know, is if you would keep that touchdown after the 2 minute warning. I've always liked it. To me, it always seems like the smarter thing to do. So we got Chiefs in the eye. I'm expecting some play action here, probably. Yes, we do. And over the middle, wide open, Xavier Worthy, and he cannot catch that one. Overthrown, and it's 2:03 on the clock. So the Raiders, I was going to say, are going to benefit from the 2 minute warning, but the punt is going to probably kill this one. So big, right there, big reason why you keep your timeouts. Because you would have been able to, you would have still had it. You still would have had the 2 minute warning after the punt and had a timeout. But I'm not a coach, man. And it looks like the Chiefs, well, one, they used a timeout here. It looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Again, it's 4th and 2. I'd be very, very, very surprised if they snap this ball. Okay, never mind. Fake punt, maybe. Nope. All right, just a regular punt here. All righty. It's going to be fair con at the 8-yard line. All right, the Raiders have a minute 56, no timeouts, and all they need is a field goal to win this game. I'm expecting Kansas City to throw some of the craziest looks that Spagnuolo has in his bag that he's been probably saving. All right, man. When we come back, the likely conclusion of this game. right, we are back at Arrowhead here. It's going to be 1st and 10, ball at the 8. Raiders in the shotgun, tight end in motion, 2 receivers to the right. O'Connell has plenty of time, gets it underneath. Hopefully that's a drop because that's going to kill a lot of time. There's also a flag before the pass was even thrown. It's going to be on Kansas City. All right, ball at the 13 at 1st and 5. Pressure over the middle and breaks a tackle, and Amir gets it to the 20. That is a 1st down, gain of 7. All right, we got 135, 134, 133. Gets set. 2x2 formation, shotgun, quick throw. Gets about 5 yards. All right, we gotta figure out something a lot better than just going down 5 yards at a time, dude. All right, we got 115. Pressure. O'Connell hits his man and gets it to the 50. Oh boy, come on, get set, get set, get set. All right, we got a little over 16 seconds. Sorry, over 60 seconds. 59, 57, 57, 56, 55. All right. Takes the snap. Quick throw. Catches it at the 40. That is a 1st down. All right. 46, 45, 44, 43, 42. All right. Get set, get set. You need at least another 5 to 15 yards to make this a makeable field goal. There you go. Pressure underneath. Amir, he gets it to the near the 30, down to the 32. I think you can squeeze one more play here. I would say run the ball, run the ball. Come on, get set, get set, get set, get set, get set. Come on, come on. Run one more play, run more play. I don't know about that, man. So you spike the ball. So you can't run the ball here. I don't know. I didn't like that. I think it would have been better to have a run play set up. Even if worst comes to worst, even if you lose a yard or two, it will still be somewhere around 50 yards in terms of the field goal. But if you get even just a 2 or 3 yard gain, it makes it significantly better. And they fumble the ball. God, mother of God, dude. Why? There's a flag. It better be on the... Oh, my God, dude. It looks like it's going to be on the Raiders. If it's declined, it'll be 4th down, and they have very few seconds left to be able to get this team. Dude, they had like 20 seconds to be able to run another play. It could have, like, how do these teams not? How are they never able to function? Like, I get it. These teams. I mean, we're talking about the Bears and the Raiders. They're not making the playoffs. They're probably not going to even finish with a winning record. But my God, dude, the incompetence in big game situations, and this is a coaching thing too, man. And it's going to be a turnover, a fumble, and the freaking Chiefs are going to get the ball back. And that is going to be the game right there. Utter complete and utter incompetence. And that was the rookie center. My God, dude, you can't. You just can't. You can't do that. Yeah, the center is mad, but that's all on him. That's completely on him. Unbelievable, man. They had this game. They had it, man. And final snap, take a kneel down, and the Kansas City Chiefs are going to escape with another game that they likely should have lost, but they're 11 and 10, sorry, 11 and 1. It is not their fault that these teams continue to just kill themselves when it matters most. So, congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Heck of a win. The Raiders, man, just continuing to just make baffling decisions there at the end. Overthinking the entire thing, spiking the ball when you did not need to. Like, why is the center snapping the ball so quickly? The clock is stopped. You don't need to rush the play. Hell, I wouldn't even I wouldn't even gotten set or breaking the huddle until at least 12 seconds. Just to make sure everybody's calm, everybody's like that is something that you as a quarterback have to be like, all right, spike the ball, get in here, and the first thing you say is, all right, everybody chill when we get to the line. We got this. All right? Make sure you freaking emphasize that to everybody. Because some of these guys, like a rookie center, their head is just racing. They were starting all the way at their own inside their own 10, and within the last minute and a half, 90 seconds, they are in position to potentially win this game. Their emotions are high, the adrenaline is high, everything is high, everything. So you got to take a beat and tell these guys verbally to calm down. Like, this is the stuff that annoys me about games, man. And it's not about Kansas City winning. It's not even about like my team winning or whatever. It's about just good football. If they make a play and they get the kicker out there and he just misses, that's football, man. A miss is a miss, whatever. But when you, like the Bears yesterday, when you don't even give yourself an opportunity to actually execute a regular freaking play, it's frustrating for everybody because it just feels like the rug has been pulled out from under you as a fan. Fan of the Raiders, fan of the Chiefs, fan of football. It's unbelievable, man. Just unbelievable. Especially after you have to have guessed that these teams, even if they didn't watch the Bears game, they heard about it. So how can you, not in your head, just say, hey, if we're in this situation, this is what we can't do, or this is what we should do? But anyway, heck of a victory for the Kansas City Chiefs. um, but yeah, man, that is it. That is the fourth game of this week. We did 3 yesterday. We did 1 today. And man, what a Thanksgiving. What a last 24 plus hours. It's some really fun games, some really frustrating endings to some of these games. But otherwise, some pretty solid football throughout. And yeah, man, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Black Friday, I guess. I don't know. It's almost basically a national holiday at this point, or at least a commercial holiday for sure. But thank you once again for joining us. If you watched any part of this, please leave a like, subscribe. It's a great way to help out this channel. We are also on Patreon. If you want to check it out, please check it out. If you don't trust me, none of that is going to change what's on YouTube, but it's just another way that you guys can support this channel. So thank you very much, guys. My name is Dave, and man, I'm going to head out and have some food. But again, my name is Dave, and I'm not a coach. Thank you.